This new AI agent is insane. You are spending hours writing code you didn't have to write. You are fixing bugs that could have been caught before you even saw them. You are testing things manually that a machine could handle in seconds. And while you are doing all of that, the gap between you and the people using the right AI tools is getting wider every single day. There is an AI agent right now that writes the code, tests it, catches its own mistakes, and fixes them all before you even open the pull request. And the latest version just got a whole lot more powerful. My name is Skylar, your AI educator, and today we are breaking down Devin 2.2, the autonomous AI software engineer that dropped on February 24th, 2026. We are covering the brand new features, how it fits into a real workflow, and exactly how you can start using it for free today. Stay with me because there is one feature in this update that makes Devin 2.2 completely different from anything else out there right now. So what actually is Devin? Devin was built by Cognition AI. Most AI coding tools are assistants. You have a bug, they suggest a fix. You are still doing the thinking, the planning, the testing. Devin is different. You give it a task in plain language. It makes a plan, writes the code, runs it, finds the problems, fixes them, and hands you a pull request ready to review. It has its own terminal, code editor, and browser. It can read documentation online, look up errors, and run commands. You give it the task, and it handles the rest. One thing people do not talk about enough is how Devin handles the work that nobody wants to do. Every engineering team has a backlog full of tasks that are important but unglamorous. Updating dependencies, fixing flaky tests, writing documentation, cleaning up old code. That work is real and it matters, but it always gets deprioritized because engineers would rather work on new features. Devin is genuinely good at exactly that kind of work. It clears the backlog so your team can stay focused on the things that actually need human judgment. Now here is where 2.2 changes things. Cognition calls Devin 2.2 one of their biggest updates since launch. Here is what actually changed. Devin now starts up 3 times faster than before. The interface was also fully rebuilt, so every part of the process, from planning to code review, lives in one place. But the headline feature is desktop computer use. Before this update, Devin could use a browser to test web apps. Now it has access to its own full Linux desktop. It can launch applications, click through a UI, and interact with software visually the same way a human tester would. Here is what that looks like. You ask Devin to build a feature. It writes the code, then asks if you want it tested on its desktop. You approve. Devin opens the app, clicks through the user flow, records the session, and sends it back to you. You watch the recording, see it working, and merge the PR. For new users signing up from February 24th, 2026 onwards, desktop support is already on by default. The second major feature is called Devin Review Autofix. Devin now reviews its own pull requests before handing them off. It looks for logic errors, missing edge cases, and style issues, and fixes them on its own. You get a cleaner PR every time and less back and forth with your team. Now let me give you some real-world context on what people are doing with this. Nubank used Devin to migrate a codebase of over 6 million lines, a project estimated to take 18 months with a team of 1,000 engineers, done in a couple of weeks. Litera used Devin to increase their test coverage by 40%, cutting regression testing cycles from 3 weeks down to 2 days. And Sahil Lavingia, the founder of Gumroad, has shared publicly that Devin is Gumroad's #1 code contributor, with over 1,500 merge pull requests averaging around 10 per day. All 3 of these are publicly documented. The common thread is the same: large-scale structured work that matters but does not need human creativity to get done. This is actually the perfect moment to mention something that helped me figure out where tools like Devin fit. When I first started digging into autonomous AI agents, I was honestly overwhelmed. So many tools, so many claims, hard to know what is worth your time. That is when I found a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members focused on learning AI tools effectively and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time and which ones just create more work. If you are serious about using AI to improve your skills and your workflow, check it out. Link in description. So how does Devin fit into a day-to-day workflow? You connect it to your GitHub and give it a task. Something like, fix the bug in the checkout flow where the discount code is not applying. Or add pagination to the user dashboard. Devin reads your codebase, builds a plan, and gets to work. You can check in while it runs and redirect it if something is going the wrong way. If your team uses Linear, Devon connects to it natively in 2.2. It picks up tickets directly from your backlog, works on them in the background, and updates their status automatically. No copy-pasting tasks between tools. Devon works best for medium-sized tasks your senior developers should not be touching. Bug fixes, dependency updates, adding tests, writing documentation. You route those to Devon, review the PRs, and your team stays on the work that actually needs human judgment. If you want fast inline suggestions, Cursor is better for that. For heavy terminal work and large-scale refactoring, Claude Code is worth looking at. Devon is for tasks you want to hand off completely and come back to with a finished pull request. To get started for free, new users get $10 in free credits at app.devin.ai. Start with something well-scoped, a bug with clear reproduction steps, or adding tests to an existing module, and you will see exactly what it can do. Existing users can turn on desktop mode in settings under customization. Devon 2.2 is not the end of this story. It is more like the start. The people who learn to scope tasks for these tools, review their output, and build them into a real workflow are the ones who move fastest. Now, a question I get a lot is, how does Devon compare to something like Cursor or Claude Code? And the honest answer is, they serve different purposes. Cursor is great for fast inline edits, where you are in the driver's seat and want AI helping you write code in real time. Claude Code is strong for terminal-heavy work and large-scale refactoring. Devon is for when you want to hand the whole task off and come back to a finished PR. They are not really competing. Most serious teams end up using all three depending on the job. And here is something worth knowing if you are not a developer. You do not have to be an engineer to get value from Devon. Product managers are using it to prototype ideas without waiting on the dev team. Founders are using it to build and ship small features independently. QA teams are using it to write and run test suites they would have spent days on manually. The barrier to working with code has genuinely dropped because of tools like this, and Devon 2.2 pushes that even further. Zooming out for a second, what Devon represents is a real shift in how software gets built. We are moving from AI that helps you write code to AI that actually ships code. That is a meaningful difference. It does not replace the need for skilled engineers who understand systems, make architectural decisions, and set direction. But it does mean that a lot of the execution work, the actual typing, testing, and iterating can be delegated. And that changes what engineers can do with their time. If you want to go deeper and actually implement AI tools in your work, 2 places worth checking out. First, AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people sharing what is actually working with AI. No hype. Real use cases from people doing the work every day. What tools are worth your time, what to skip, which workflows actually save time. It has helped me stay on top of updates like this one and apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. Second, if you want the full process, including SOPs and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You will get all the video notes in there, plus access to a community of 58,000 members actively implementing AI in their work every day. That is it for this one. I will see you in the next video.